السلام عليك أيها المهذب الخائف السلام عليك أيها الولي المنصف.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من شر الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا وحبيبنا وطبيب نفوسنا وشفيع ذنوبنا سيدنا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. والصلاة والسلام على أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين الميامين المنتجبين، واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولقد كتبنا في الزبور من بعد الذكر أن الأرض يرثها عبادي الصالحون. آمنا بالله. صدق الله العلي العظيم. صلوات. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inshallah, today we are going to continue our session regarding these pioneer supporters of the 12th Imam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make his appearance soon. Some of the narrations even mention their names. So in the hadith, بعد أن ذكر مبايعة القائم, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, after he mentions the pledge of the Qa'im, قد وافاه 313, they come and they give the pledge, and then the Imam stays in Mecca until ويقيم بمكة حتى يتم أصحابه 10,000 نفس, until 10,000 are ready to go, prepared to go. ثم يسير إلى الكوفة. Then he goes from there to Kufa. Some narrations even mention their names and from where they will be, from where they will come. Characteristics of the narrations. Now the narrations, they indicate certain qualities, certain features of these people. They are called Jaysh al-Ghadab, the army of anger. They have this anger against anybody who wants to hurt Imam. These 313, they are the bodyguards of the Imam. Jaysh al-Ghadab, army of anger, youth, shabab, sincerity and loyalty, lions in the daytime and monks at night time, ruhbanun bil-layl, wal-youthun bin-nahar, obedient, they obey their master as a slave obeys his master, pious and brave. Like the companions of Badr, people of Badr, in the battle of Badr, there were most of the companions, like this, there were more than 313, but these 313 were loyal. There were some cowards, there were some bad apples in the 313, but majority, like 313, because some of the narrations say that these companions were about 340, 350, but 313 were the pious, which gave all their life to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So strong supporters, supporting corner, Rukn al-Shadid. Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasallam said that Prophet Lut alayhi salatu wasallam, when these people, the homosexual people, they came and they wanted to attack the angels, because the angels, they were so handsome. So the Prophet Lut alayhi salatu wasallam said that I wish I had Rukn Shadid, aw awi ila Ruknin Shadid, that means a strong corner. Imam Sadiq alayhi salatu wasallam says that the 313 companions will be the strong corner of the 12th Imam. That means Imam is here, they are like this, they are not letting anybody hurt the Imam. No matter what happens, they are the strong corner, defending corner of the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. One of them has the strength of 40 men. Their hearts are like the iron rod. If they move towards the mountains, then it will be demolished. They will not give up unless the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is achieved. Their strength will create fear in the hearts of their strong enemies. Even they will be less in numbers and ammunition. They will not have enough ammunition, and their numbers will be Sufyani and Dajjal. They will have the biggest ammunition, biggest weaponry system in the world. But these 313, no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has different ways to support them. Wait until we come to that session. They will be less in numbers and ammunitions, like the companions of Badr. The companions who will come from east and will have black flags. Flags could be the symbol for any obvious black signs they have. The people, they will, like Bani Abbas, if they use this sign, oh, we are the one who are from east and we are the one carrying this. But this is not, we are talking about the fresh thing. There will be movements which will try to use the signs and the narrations to deceive the people. The only thing which will define them besides these flags is their actions, being according to Islamic legislation. If they start killing innocents and attack the hospitals and they have these black signs or turbans, then those are against the Qa'im, Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif, and not the supporters. So it's not everybody brings black flag or black signs or black turbans, though they are the one. No. It is the nature, the characteristics, the qualities. Do they have the qualities? So, Taji'ur Rayat as-Sud, black flags, they are going to come, min qibal al-mashriq, from the east, and then they have the hearts like the blocks of iron, like the blocks of iron. So these are the people. If the Imam ﷺ shakes the flag, the east and the west will light for him. When he starts his movement, the east and the west will submit for him, or any other metaphor. This is the metaphor. فَإِذَا هَزَّ رَايَتَهُ أَضَاءَ لَهُ مَا بَيْنَ. If he, in one narration we meant if he shakes his head. Here he shakes his flag. Maybe he has a button, he pulls the lever and there's a flag on it or something like that. The east will be lighted and west will be lighted, or maybe it's his guidance, hidayah, or maybe it's miraculously. So we mentioned this, I'm not going to repeat this. The fear is in the hearts of the enemy. The enemies, when they look at this 313, this Jaysh al-Ghadab, this angry, defending the bodyguards of Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, for the enemies of Allah, they have this fearful looks. أَشِدَّاءُ عَلَى الْكُفَّارِ رُحَمَاءُ بَيْنَهُمْ. In between themselves, they have this passion. This is the Quran, characteristics from the Quran. In between themselves, they have passion. Those people who have animosity for Islam, they fight Islam, they are not peace with Islam. Ashidda, they are strong, they are strong, they are solid against them. So in this case, the fear in the hearts of the enemy will walk before them, and whoever meets them, that means they are walking, the enemy freaks out before even they arrive. Before these people they arrive there, the enemy freaks out and starts to shiver. Meets them to stop them, will be defeated. Anybody who wants to stop them will be defeated with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will not fear in serving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the blame of any blamer. As long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pleased with us, that's all what we are looking for. Mystic, Arfaniyin, they are Arafa, they have this special mysticism, communication with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We mentioned this in the beginning. Level of their faith, they have no doubt in the self of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They have this strong faith in the existence, the highest level of ma'rifah. The heat of their faith is more lighted than the burning charcoal. They will defend the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam by their lives and give him whatever he needs. They do not sleep in the night, and they have this special worship. What is the special worship? They have mourning in their night time salat. As the sound of bees, they stay worshipping. So when they are at night, they are worshipping. They don't sleep that much. They don't sleep. They don't sleep that much. They serve the Imam in the day, and at night they sleep a little bit, and then they do nighttime prayers, and they have the sound of mourning, communicating with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like the bees humming, like the humming of the bees. They stay worshipping the night, and in the day they are practicing their mission. يَبِيتُونَ قِيَامًا عَلَى أَطْرَافِهِمْ وَيَسْبَحُونَ عَلَى خُيُولِهِمْ. In the day they are on their horses, And at the night, they are doing nighttime prayer. رُهْبَانٌ بِاللَّيْلِ, monks in the night. لِيُوثٌ بِالنَّهَارِ, lions in the day. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praises the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in Surah Muzammil when he says that إِنَّكَ تَقُومُ إِنَّ رَبَّكَ يَعْلَمُ, your Lord knows. أَنَّكَ تَقُومُ, verily for you, for sure, you stay the night. أَتَقُومُ أَدْنَى مِنْ ثُلُثَيِ اللَّيْلِ, less than 2/3 of the night, you stay worshipping. وَنِصْفَهُ, or half of the night. So you stay either 2/3 of the night or half of the night, وَثُلُثَهُ, or third, وَطَائِفَةٌ مِّنَ الَّذِينَ مَعَكَ, and a group of those people who are with you, like Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, Salman al-Farisi, Miqdad, Abu Dhar, and there are many companions, pious companions who followed the Prophet ﷺ in these types of worships. So, O Prophet, we know that you stay your 2/3 of night, you stay awake worshipping, and there are a group who are with you. So this is also indication of the companions of Imam Mahdi Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Continuous of the movement of Imam Hussein, we mentioned this, they have passion rising from the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They ask him for the martyrdom. Their desire and wish is to die on the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Their slogan is retaliation for Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam, because the Yazidiyat will be there. Yazid is not a figure, Yazid is the Yazidism. So as long as Yazidism is there, when they retaliate for Imam Hussein, that means their aim is to eliminate the Yazidism. So revenge of Imam Hussein is by disconnecting or by eliminating the Yazidism or the Jalism, the Jal, the beast, or the Sufyanism. All these are, they will not rest until they see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's worship peacefully on every spot on this face of the earth. So they will be so retaliation. If they move, the fear of them walks in front of them. We mentioned that. What is this? That means, like the Prophet ﷺ used to say, "Nusirtu bir-ru'b masirata shahr." That means my enemies, between me and my enemies, there's like 2 months of distance. We are marching, and they are marching. Once we have a distance between us and our enemies, 1 month of distance, they start freaking out. The fear starts to overcome them. Oh no, this. So this is the thing. The Imam's companions, when they will march with Imam, there will be fear before them. Their fear in the hearts of their enemies will arrive before their arrival. This is what the fear will walk before them. They're going in groups. Sara Rob Yamshuna ila al-mauti irsala. They don't care about the life. Death, let it be. You know, it's the paradise. So they are just going as they are going to meet the death. And that's how Ali al-Akbar, the youth, you know, he said, "Oh Father, I mean, we don't care. If we are on the right path, we don't care. The death falls on us, or we fall on the death." So these are like the companions of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah will give victory to the Imam through them. That means these people are the factor of victory which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give the Imam to them. And then the slogans, the retaliation for Hussein. Many of those who visit Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam in his visitation, like Ashura, as they ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make them amongst those who will retaliate for Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. Taking the blessings from his saddle means, saddle of the 12th Imam, means that they take the strength from the Imam. That means they will take the blessings from the saddle of the Imam. Of course, the saddle, the Imam is not going to ride a horse. It's a metaphor. So they will be taking some support, ammunition from the vehicle of the Imam. So the source of weapons, source of everything will be the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. They will be getting blessings. That means they will be getting weapons. They will be getting food. They will be getting everything, spiritual, metaphysical, whatever. The source will be the Imam. Saddle means the chair, the rulership, the leadership of the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. Or it could be real blessing, miraculous blessing. We say in the Ziyarat Ashura, فَاسْأَلُ اللَّهَ الَّذِي أَكْرَمَ مَقَامَكَ أَنْ يُكْرِمَنِي بِكَ وَيَرْزُقَنِي. In Ziyarat Ashura and other Ziyarat of Imam Hussein, you say, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give me your retaliation, the honor or opportunity to retaliate for you, you know, with the coming of the Imam, with the coming of the Imam who's in occultation, Imam in Mansur, the one who's supported, the victorious. وَأَنْ يَرْزُقَنِي طَلَبَ ثَأْرِكُمْ مَعَ إِمَامٍ مَهْدِيٍّ نَاطِقٍ لَكُمْ. In other places, to may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me the inspiration to support you with the Imam Mahdi who is speaking Imam. Now let's see the narrations of the numbers of the supporters. There is a kind of difference in the different narrations. They talk about the different support numbers. Let's see the numbers. First pioneers are 313. Their number are based on the abundant narrations. So many narrations. They talk that the first supporters of the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam will be 313, like the people of Badr. Like and then another. This is narrated also by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then we have يَقْبَلُونَ عَنْ عَشْرَةِ آلَافِ رَجُلٍ. There will be 10,000 men. They will come. They will be coming. And then عَشْرَةَ آلَافِ. And then we have joining the Imam rapidly until they are 10,000. And then سُرْعَةِ إِلْتِحَاقِهِمْ وَوُصُولِهِمْ. They will be so fast in arriving in Mecca and being with the Imam and giving their pledge to the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. إِنَّ الْمَهْدِي يَنْتَظِرُ فِي مَكَّةِ حَتَّى يَتَكَامَلْ لَدَيْهِ 10,000. The Imam will stay in Mecca until the 10,000 will be complete. The number 10,000 will be complete. Increasing in the numbers. After that, the rest will arrive in various numbers. Imam Ali alayhi salatu mentions يَجْتَمِعُ قُزَّعًا كَقُزَّعِ الْخَرِيفِ مِنَ الْقَبَائِلِ مَا بَيْنَ. So these are the numbers. They will be increasing. The numbers will keep increasing. Rapid belief in the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. These people, they have fast belief. If they want to support Imam, immediately they get this belief in their heart. Rapid belief in the Imam alayhi salatu wasalam. An instant pledge. In one of the narration, the number is 12,000 if less, 15,000 if more. So this is the number of the supporters which Imam will take them and march towards Iraq or Kufa. Names of the cities of the supporters. There are several narrations which mentions the names of the supporters from which city they are. The problems of these narrations, there are three narrations, two are in Khutbat al-Bayan, one in somewhere else. They are not linked narrations. There is a problem in the link. There are contradicting with each other in certain places. Both are not linked narrations. And problems, and the other problem, these two narrations mention the names, many are different than the names mentioned in other narration mentioning the companions of Imam Mahdi. So there are differences in the names also. In spite of all that, the unified content can be proven besides what have been proven by other narrations as well as included in one of these two narrations. So anyhow, it creates just a possibility, these three narrations. They are not fabricated, but they are contradicting. We don't know which one is correct. The companions from around the world. Many narrations mention that people will be coming from all around the world. As in majority mentioned in these narrations is from Africa. So the majority will be from Africa. Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam and the infallibles knew the names of 313 companions one by one, and their places, but narrations might have not been narrated properly by the narrators. Remember I said due to the security concerns, security circumstances, if the Imam will disclose all these names, and those names, wherever those names will be, the anti-Imam Mahdi and anti-Islamic movements like Dajjal and Sufyani, they will eliminate, they will try to kill these companions. So that's why, for the sake of the securing their lives, the Imam does not reveal. People will have strange feelings of hope and fear. The companions, they have hope from Imam alayhi salatu wasalam, and the fear in the hearts of enemies at that night, and especially people of Mecca. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put the fear in the hearts of people of Mecca and the enemies of Imam Mahdi, and will put the good feelings in the heart of the followers of Imam Mahdi alayhi salatu wasalam at the night, and especially people of Mecca. How many days will he stay in Mecca? Not mentioned in the narrations exactly. Inshallah, we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us on the path of Ahlul Bayt with Ahlul Bayt in this world and the world hereafter. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us among the sincere and loyal supporters of the 12th Imam in this world and the world hereafter. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us safe and secure from every evil and every mischief and every terrorist and every terrorism around the world. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless our faces with the coming of the Imam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make the appearance soon. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.
السلام عليك يا سفينة النجاة السلام عليك يا أين الحياة